I hope so. I absolutely hate it when somebody tells me what to do. You've got to come up here and give a speech. You have to shake the Toastmaster's hand. You have to pay taxes. You have to go visit your father, even though you want to go to the play instead. You can't wear skirts that are too short. You can't go to church barefoot. They keep telling you what you can and you cannot do, and I absolutely hate it. And I don't think I'm unusual in this. There's just something about when someone tells me what to do, you feel it well up inside, and it's... I'm only 5'3", but I become about 6'4", and suddenly I'm ready. I'm just waiting for them to tell me one more time something that I have to do. But even worse than that, I hate it when I tell myself to do something. I should learn Italian. I should lose 10 pounds. I should work out every day. I should save more. I really should clean my condo, especially the walk-in closet. Now, some of these things have been on my should list for a decade. And I know if I do any one of them, I'll be happier. I'll be smarter, I'll be brighter, I'll be more satisfied with my life. Why can't I make myself do these things? I don't understand it. They're good for me. I'm the one telling me to do it. And it's going to move me ahead. So why is it 3, 4, 5, 8 years? I cannot make myself floss. I can't. I can do the regular ones, but I can't do the underneath the bridge with this, put the string through the little thing. I know, every time I go to my dentist, he's got that cute little picture. You don't need to floss all your teeth, just the ones you want to keep. Year after year after year, every 6 months, and I still do not do it. But I have a reason. It's because my brain is brilliant. I have 30 billion brain cells right here, and every one of them doesn't want to be told what to do. So I realized what the problem is that we have so much coming at us all day long. 24/7 we're marketed at. I have family, I have children, I have television, I have everyone telling me what I should do. I've developed the habit of putting up a wall and building defenses and filtering everything that comes at me, so that I probably don't hear 90% of what's going on. I can drive all the way home and not even remember doing it. I go on autopilot. Well, I figured out if I am so smart, I should be able to outwit my brain. But then I started thinking about my grandmother. My grandmother hated to go to the front door, because when she went to the front door, it was a salesman. Nobody ever came to the front door unless they were a preacher or a salesman or someone she didn't want to see. So she would go and open the door, and just a little, and then shut it as soon as she could. Now the back door is where all the neighbors came. All the neighbor kids, the neighbor bringing over some extra cake or pie that they had. Somebody had a problem and wanted to chat with her all afternoon. She'd do that forever. Do you think our back door was ever locked? The front door was always locked, but the back door was never locked. So I started thinking, all of this is trying to come to the front door of my brain, and it's not having it. How can I go around and come in the back door of my brain? What can I do to help me to move forward that's not going to raise all of those defenses? And over the years, I've come up with some techniques that work even with my brilliant brain. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to try one today. You have a piece of paper in front of you with 2 circles, and you have 4 M&Ms. I'd like you to, on that piece of paper with your pen or pencil, I'd like you to write, somewhere across the bottom, "My tomorrow will be better because of the changes I make today." My tomorrow will be better because of the changes I make today. Now we're dealing with M&Ms today. What I have is a bowl full of vintage marbles, and they're gorgeous. So they're all different, and they're really pleasure, but sorry, I'm not bringing them today. You get M&Ms. I'd like you to put the M&Ms in the circle on your left. And I'll show you what I started doing every evening. I'd like you to pick up one of the M&Ms and hold it in your hand and look at it. Enjoy it, feel it. You can smell it if you want. Don't taste it yet. I want you to look at that M&M and say what's written on your paper. Let me hear you say, my tomorrow will be better because of the changes I made today. And after you say that, while you're looking fondly at your M&M, I want you to put it in the other circle. Go ahead.
My tomorrow will be better because of the changes I made today.
Put it down in the circle. Now with marbles, you not only enjoy the feel and the look, but it makes this wonderful little plink sound when you put it in the bowl. So you get your visual, your auditory, and your kinesthetic part of your brain all involved with this when this works. And I've shown this to counselors, and they have said, oh, this works on so many levels. Go ahead and do it one more time.
Tomorrow will be better because of the changes I made today.
I started out at the end of the day saying because of the changes I made today. I enjoyed it so much, now I do it 3 or 4 times during the day every time I go in the kitchen. I say my tomorrow will be better because of the changes I'm making today. And that causes cognitive dissonance. If I'm not making any changes, after 2 weeks of saying this every single day, I start to feel pretty stupid. And my brain starts to say, what could I change? If my tomorrow's better if I make changes, there must be something I can do today. And I've had several people I've given this activity to, and they have said that even if they're in the midst of a depression, just doing this every day, it's a friendly, non-invasive, non-challenging, you should be doing this way of getting your brain to think about, what choices could I do today? So I want you to think about this little activity. This one works for me. I no longer works for me. I no longer make to-do lists. I make to-change lists. Because when you're going to do something, really what you're doing is you're trying to change something. Evidently, my brain is not as brilliant as I thought because I'm able to fool it pretty easily by working through these back door to the brain techniques. I hope you'll take this home, give it a little bit try. Right now, you're free to eat these. Do not eat them if you're doing marbles. It only works with M&Ms. It's a chance to change from being, but take the merely brilliant to being strategically brilliant. And thank you so much for letting me share this.